is up, guys? Welcome back to the Proxy Life. It's good to be back. Good to see you guys in the chat. Papa Bear, how's it going? Neon Rabbit, first again. I see Neon Rabbit slowly claiming his throne back of being first there. Much appreciated. If it's your first time watching, welcome to the Proxy Life. My name is Proxy, and tonight's stream is our episode 4 of our design stream. And on the chat with me currently, I have Kinslayer.
Yo, what's up?
So maybe tell the chat who you are.
Oh, jeez, no, yo. I don't think people are really much interested in me. I basically just run the madhouse that he's busy making look fancy.
Yeah, so Kinslayer is the orchestrator of Pure Paragon. So he can give us some more info on the website tonight. That's going to be interesting. And yeah, tonight is, like I said, episode 4. We're going to do some polishing on the website, some changes. That's why I invited Kingslayer to join tonight, because now is the time we need input from the actual site owner. Chicken Nuggets, how are you doing? It's a wet Free State. I heard it's raining quite hectic that side. And here in Cape Town, it's like blue skies and beach days all the time.
Raining hectic like everywhere at the top of above you.
Yeah, no, it sucks so much, right? Because I actually love rainy weather. I love thunderstorms. So I was quite excited in last December when I went to go visit my folks in Joburg, because I was like, yes, I'm going somewhere where there's thunderstorms and a lot of rain. Nope, it was the hottest goddamn December that I've seen in a long time. So excited, because in Cape Town we don't get it. Like, we get rain, but I stay here at the beach, so we don't get thunderstorms and stuff this side. So the one time of the year that I go to Joburg and I'm looking forward to it, nope, sorry, your wish ain't coming true this time.
No, thunderstorm's terrible, man. Every time there's a thunderstorm, there's like one bolt of lightning and something breaks. Somebody sits without power, or my router's gone, or...
That is true. This is South Africa. We got Rofox in the chat. Wetness, how's it going, buddy? No, not rain. It's hell here. Cool. So, guys, before we hop into the design, I've got a pretty awesome announcement to make. Finally, the time has come. The Proxy Life website is live. It is there. It is working. There are a few little things I still need to change, which I'll go over now briefly. But it is there. You guys can go have a look. You can play around. I actually need a bit of assistance from the loyal knights. If you go through and you find any spelling errors or any bugs, just drop it in the Discord. Give me a screenshot. And just explain to me what you found, and then I can go fix it. But myself, Reap, Fluffy, Flings, I don't know about Rofox, but quite a few of us have gone through the site extensively, and for the most part it works. It may take a little bit long to load. I have not optimized it yet. I need to go through and optimize the images and just speed it up a bit, get the load times down. So for the moment, if you do check it out, it might take a second or two to load up. As for the other things that still need to be finished, if I scroll down here, my creative story, this video section is just linking to the episode 1 of this design stream. I am currently busy doing this about the Proxy Life video. That's probably going to be up latest tomorrow evening. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to... Maybe I should go and give a quick run through. What do you think, Kinsler? And then we'll hop into the Pure Paragon site.
You can give them a quick run through. I'm just thinking, if you're worried about spelling mistakes, you better give them a quick run through so that they can't read everything in case you did make one.
I don't think there's many. Reaper's the grammar police and the spelling police, and he went through it and he gave me maybe like 3 or 4 changes, which I've done. So I've got a feeling you got to go hunt if you want to find spelling mistakes. But cool. So yeah, Rofox, you're 100% correct. This is an old picture of me. Well, not too old, but a while back. This is another section that needs to be updated. So tomorrow, along with the video, I will be taking some new up-to-date pictures that will replace this banner image. So yeah, we've got the banner image. You get a free consultation section if you click on this. Like I say, just give it a second or two to load if it takes a while. I'm so excited, guys. It's been so long. I've been waiting for the moment to take this website live, and it is finally here. Years, my boy. No, it's not years. I think this picture is... Hang on. I'm actually not sure. It might be years. You might be right, Rofox. Cool. So if you click on that, you get taken to a form where you can book a free 20-minute meet and greet consultation. So that's obviously more on the design side if you want to work with us, or not necessarily work with us. If you just have an idea or something and you want to get our input and see if we can help each other, you can book a free consultation. Then lower down we have crafting experiences. So this is just pretty much what we do: website, social media, education. And that's it for that section. Let's go back to the landing page. I was hoping Reap would be here. Where's Reap? Where's Fluffy? Guys, get your ass in here. I actually should have waited before I made the announcements until they get here. They're a pretty big part of it, but I was just so damn excited. Cool. Then scrolling down is my story. This is just a bit about me, and the video will be about the Proxy Life, but also my experience and why I started the Proxy Life. Next we design bespoke experiences. So again, start a project. So if you click on this, it takes you to a form where you can request services for your project. So there's a difference. The first call to action is get your free consultation, and this section is just skipping that and starting a project. But of course, with this included, you will also get a 20-minute free of charge consultation. Then we have learn about branding. So this is YouTube. This will take you straight to this playlist, the design playlist, where we every Wednesday will be doing design streams going forward, and this button will take you straight here. We have links to Instagram and Twitter as well, which, by the way, now that the website is done, we are going to start doing big pushes on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. So your support there would be appreciated as well. Next, we have the amazing link to our Discord server. I think, now that I talk about the Discord, we're on 69 nights in the Discord. I think we can stop there and just leave it for now.
Then invite links off.
What's up, Reap? Get your ass in here. Cool. The next, merchandise. I'm so proud of this section, but we will dive into the merchandise shortly. Going down, we have the games on YouTube section. So this will link you to the gaming playlist of the YouTube channel. Then we have the team with Anik, aka Reap, Challen, aka Fluffy, Sarah, aka Humble Bard, or whatever she goes by these days. Then we have Flings, who has been a sounding board for the website as well up until now, with a link to his website, the getme.co.za, not live yet. Then we have the contact us section and just the footer. Moving on, we have the work page. Watching Proxy motorway at 2 times speed. Why are you so far behind on the stream, dude? What's going on? Is the stream fine, guys? Let me know if there's any issues, if the audio is not great, or if it's lagging. I know Fluffy had some lagging problems previously, but I think we're all good. Don't think there's any problems with the stream. So here we have, now we're on the works page. We have our case studies, which has the Get Me project in there, soon to be followed by the Pure Paragons project. Because the Get Me website is not live yet, It just gives a little bit of info about it, and that's it for now. Once the website's live, I will flesh this out and do a whole case study from start to finish, and you guys will be able to check it out. Same goes for Peer Paragons. Once we're done, I'll create a full case study for it, and that can be found here. Then going down, we have branding services, audience research, ideas and planning, UX and wireframing, design and guide, development and social media. And then next is the want to start a project section. See, so this is where that call to action on the first page links to. And then we've got the footer again. Now comes one of my favorite parts, the shop. This has been a while. So the link in the description of the video is still to the Stream Elements shop. I will be removing that and replacing it with this shop. This is the official Proxy Life online shop. So what we got here, we got backpacks, caps, beanies, hoodies, crop tops, t-shirts, coffee mugs, and neck gaiters. Then, okay, before we go down, let me show you guys what's going on here. So the Proxy merch, that's all our branded merchandise. Feature artists. This is cool. There's nothing here yet, but all these tabs will eventually look like this with products in them. So the featured artist section, if we scroll down a little bit, you'll see want to become a featured artist. So for people like Tactical or Humblebot or whatever her name is right now, she can head to the Discord. There's a new channel in the Discord called Artists Alley. So you'll accept the terms and conditions in there by clicking on the green little tick mark, and you'll get the role that gives you access to that channel. From there, you can post your illustrations or whatever you want in that channel, and we will review it and be in touch with you. And if it is awesome and we want to go ahead with it, then you will get a few products that will be here on the featured artists page. And of course, you will get your cut in revenue from the sales of those items. We can make amendments. That's how we deal with that between with the revenue between the Proxy Life and the artists. That's something that will be case by case basis. Once your artwork is accepted and we're going to put it onto products, we will obviously privately discuss with you how we are going to manage that. Until we find a good system and we can standardize it, that's how we're going to handle the featured artist at this point in time. Next up, we have branding resources. This is digital products that we're going to be creating in the future, asset packs and stuff that we'll be selling. And then the free assets. Also, I still need to upload here, but this is going to be things like the YouTube banner templates and the Twitter post tutorials or templates and things like that I've created that used to live on the Discord. Not anymore, because I'm moving them into the free assets section. Then we just have the contact section, which again will take you to the homepage. And when it loads, take you to the homepage and scroll you all the way to the bottom where the contact form is. Then of course you have the my account section. So here I'm already logged in. Hang on, let me actually log out quick while I'm here. This is pretty straightforward. It's when you purchase items on the Proxy Life, you'll be registering. So you have your login if you're a member, or you can register, which is cool. The section below this is products for you. So if you buy products and stuff off the Proxy Life, eventually we'll be promoting products specific for what you've been interested in the past. We'll be promoting in this section. The only other page, or the page that people almost never pay attention to, I want to see Proxy in a crop top. I'm glad to hear it's not lagging, Rofox. Buy 3 items and then I might put on a Proxy Life crop top for you guys. Last but not least, we have the privacy policy, we have the terms and conditions, and we have Q&A and terms and conditions for the merchandise. So that is it, guys. The Proxy Life website is up. Over time, we will flesh it out. We'll add more to it, much more products to be added to the site going forward. But that is it. It's there. It's live. Now I
Can't
just
if I
need to
get
optimize
3 of
it.
the paragons to buy 3 items.
Oh god. What's up, Reap? Welcome.
Sorry I'm late. Just had dinner and I just had the stream
good.
on at double X speed just to catch up. And I hopped in just in time to hear you go full-blown thought. Buy 3 items and I'll wear a crop top for you. Nice, dude. Nice.
I told you, dude. I told you. These thoughts make money. I need to become a thought.
That's what the audience wanted.
Right?
But cool.
We
Reap,
haven't
you have
actually
anything?
twerking on stream in a while.
Hey, calm down. Calm down.
Do
Do you have anything to add?
Like if you go back to the old Twitch channel, that's still there. Oh.
I need to go close that channel. Anything to add to the announcements of the website, Reap?
No, you fairly thorough. You covered pretty much all of it. There's nothing more I got to say.
Awesome. So again, chat, don't mind the loading times. I'm going to fix that. It doesn't take too long, but it takes a few seconds. But yeah, go through it. Let me know what you think in the Discord. Drop us messages there. If you find anything, have any suggestions, let us know. And cool. And we are back to the Pure Paragon site. So just going to have a quick little recap here. So the homepage. Cool. So here we have the register and the sign in. So remember, this flow that I've created is for a new user that hasn't registered yet, that's just seeing what you can see as that role, as an unregistered user. So we've got some cool imagery happening here. I still need to finish off this menu bar, put the right items in there. We'll do that just now. But scrolling down, what you can expect from us. So we have gaming, we have factions, servers, streams, Discord, and merchandise. So we haven't built the merchandise section yet, but for now I've just added this little bullet point in there. Then going down, meet some of our factions. So again, as I explained in the previous video, what's the best way to explain this, Kinsler? So the Pure Paragons is like the umbrella, the actual clan with different factions within it. So for instance, the Proxy Life would be a faction within the Pure Paragons. And what's one of the other factions? Let me just pull up my Discord here so I can check. The demolition crew would be a faction under Pure Paragon. Is that the right way of explaining it?
More or less, yeah. We're basically just how could you say, a group that will basically help out with game servers and help other members find out what games they like to play.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, in this section, this copy section here, we're just using filler text for now. We don't have the actual copy just quite yet. Kinsler, I don't know if you guys are going to provide that, or if you want me to try and figure copy out for you. I think it's best if you maybe chat to the other guys in your server, the other moderators and stuff, and I can share these designs with you, and if you guys can just come up with some copy, we can drop that in. Not tonight, obviously, but when you have
we can definitely come up with a little story to add to each section.
Okay, as well as the images you want to use. I can go and I can hunt down proper images, but I think for like the factions, it's up to each one to give their logo or a little image that can go here or represent them on the website.
No, definitely. I'll speak to all of the guild masters, and then they can decide on what they want to. If they want to have either a picture of their faction or picture of their head, it's up to them what they would like to put it.
Awesome, cool. What's up, Flings? How's it going, dude? Papa Bear, I'm game. Yes, Flings. Your game. I don't know. Are you talking about the crop top thing? I hope not. Cool. Let's carry on. So the next section, we have featured streamers. So I know you guys promote streamers as well. So here we've just got 4 little circle block sections. with a picture of the streamer and a little icon of where they are streaming, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. I suppose Facebook could also be one, but for this purpose I only added Twitch and YouTube in, and again with a little block and image with just some copy to explain what's happening in this section. I do want to make a little change where I want to add a button in each of these blocks, which will take you to the dedicated page. So that's something we'll do shortly. And then we've got the standard footer, where it's a little bit of copy again next to the logo. We have our links and a contact form. Then moving on to the next page. This is the factions page. So here again, we have our hero banner with some copy, just explaining again what it is. Maybe in a bit less detail. That's all up to you guys when you write the copy. And another call to action, sign up and register your faction. So this is pretty much the same call to action. Well, that's a call to action for this register button, because there's not different types of registers, although you need to be, let me actually change this. Instead of sign up, let's be consistent. What is it? Register? Yes, register.
God, I was considering reading some of that copy out loud, but then wait, that's how Evil Dead started.
Try it, dude. Do it.
That's how Evil Dead started.
Cool. So if
you
you
I
want,
should really put some of that copied text into a translator and see what they talk about. They talk about the weirdest things. I think I saw a copy text the other day speaking about a blind vehicle that's painted blue with grapes or something.
That's a lot more innocent than I was thinking. Alright, cool. So I was worried either if I read that shit out loud, then my furniture is going to start floating, or summon some sort of demonic entity. And
he'll summon you.
8-foot big tittied goth vampire, so let me not take that chance.
Or you could just end up summoning Fluffy.
Where is Fluffy?
Flings, crop top. Okay, so I'm gonna change the terms and conditions. It's not set in stone yet. I can change it. Let's make it 5 items. And let's make it, what's the date today? Let's do 2 weeks. Oh god, what am I getting myself into here?
Just remember the paragons count as one, eh? So, and we are many, so it's just 5 items from one.
5 items sold, and then I will purchase a crop top from my own shop.
Send you one.
Hey?
We were going to send you one.
Oh, you're gonna buy a crop top and send it to me?
Yeah.
Yes, we are one, lol. Right, moving on. What you can expect from us. So here we have the different faction layout. So this is like I explained in the previous stream, what my thoughts are here in terms of build. I know we're not in build phase yet. We need to finish off the designs first. But my thoughts here was using almost like a grid portfolio, because in WordPress you have your portfolio, but you create different projects, which is essentially just another page. But when you create a project, it automatically adds a block to the grid for that page. And I think that might just be the easiest way to handle this, so that when a new faction joins, it creates a new project and in effect creates the block on the grid for them. You can have we can add pagination to this, but that's something we can flesh out a bit more once we get to the build phase. For now, this is just how it's going to look. So it'll be a block with the faction's logo on it, the faction name, and a view faction. When you click on this, it'll take you through to their page where you can join their faction or learn more about them, or watch the streamers that belong to that faction. Again, to be fleshed out. Then going down, be the captain of your own faction today. So this is again, let's just copy this button. So then this is again just creating your own faction. So you need to register, and you can create a faction. And then we move on to the footer again. Next page, we have the streamers. So here again, giving a bit more, but less information on streaming. The streamers that are featured, join our streaming troop. That still doesn't sound right to me. It feels like it should be streaming troops. But again, even the copy and the buttons, Kinsley, you guys can review that, and if there's any changes needed there, we can do that. Or even right now, if you on your own want to make copy changes, we could do so. But then this is pretty much, you'll click on this and you'll need to register. Remember, all these actions are for someone brand new to the site. So any actions like this you take, you're going to have to register. If you've already registered, you can click on this and it'll just
redirect you, obviously.
It'll allow you to become a streamer on the Pure Paragon site. Cool. Then going down, these are the streamers that exist already on the site. So it gives you the streamer name, a short description about them, and visit their stream. Again, with a profile picture and a little icon showing where they stream. And then followed by the footer again. So pretty straightforward, pretty simple. And then we get to the last page. Well, the last page at this current point in time for this series. Am I still live?
Yeah, you're still up.
That was weird. My OBS just completely dropped connection. Very strange. Very strange. But luckily we're back and it didn't die completely. I just get this random notification at the bottom of my screen. OBS lost connection. And I look to the side and it's like transfer rate of 0 kbs. Anyway, cool. So on the game server page, so this background is going to be a video background. This imagery, everything that is here will sit on top of the video background. So I'm not quite sure how you're planning on handling your game servers. If it's if they need to request access, or if you're just freely giving away the IP address and everything. Kind of need a little.
No, we
bit
run
more
anarchy
information.
servers. Do whatever you want, just don't cheat, because then you get banned. But
Okay,
like
cool.
on our
So-
Minecraft server, if you want to blow up half the map, by all means, go for it. Nobody's gonna stop you.
Okay, awesome. But so you don't need to actually register on the website or anything to access these servers. You can just join. Or
You
is
can
it-
just join.
Okay, cool. So as far as the page goes, we'll have the background running here, join custom servers, and then, okay, we probably don't need this button then if you don't need to register. There is one little, okay, no, that's fine. Cool, so then if we scroll down, we have our custom servers. So then the servers will take up a full block each. It won't be a grid like on the previous pages. So here it will be the game's icon, well, the game's logo or icon or whatever, description of the game, and then just some screenshots or images of the game. And you can click on join the server. It will give you a pop-up or just a direct link, or however you're going to handle the situation, and you'll be able to join in on that server. And at the bottom of this page, again, we have the footer. So that is the 4 pages.
I actually really like that game servers page.
This one. I am a
I like
fan
the
of-
idea you have a little pop-up. Instead of taking them to a new window, just make a little pop-up there with all the info that you need to connect.
Yeah. So per game server, you click on join the server and it will give you a pop-up to join it. That sounds good to me. So let's actually do that quick. So yeah, this is kind of my thoughts for this stream was kind of like an ad hoc design session where if you have requests or changes, doing it on the spot. If that's okay with you, Kingslayer, unless you need to drop off.
No, that's it.
Cool. So then let's make the width of this 800 by 400. No, it's a bit small. Let's just go 1, 2 by... Reap, are you still there?
They were left, dude.
Ah, you just went quiet.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I'm muting my mic.
Hold up. I actually need to...
Pop-up does actually contain quite a bit of information. So I'm not sure on how big you want to make it. It might need to be a bit bigger than that block to hold. Basically, for example, on RLcraft or our Minecraft's actually RLcraft, so it's got details on where to get the mod pack from, the server specs you need to have to actually run the game,
Okay.
then obviously the IP address.
Cool, I just want to get this ready and then we can actually dive in and just add everything that needs to be in that block. I do wonder where Fluffy is tonight. He normally hops in on these design streams.
It's probably still eating, charging up the entry purposes.
So Kinsler, what's your unreleased most anticipated game at the moment that you're waiting for?
Yo. I actually don't know. I mean, I still want to get Cyberpunk, but I mean, to get the time to play it. Not to mention my potato internet. So I'll buy it now and only play it in 2 months.
Well, luckily you don't need to be online to play it.
Yeah, you still need online to be able to download it.
True.
And games these days aren't... Wow,
you
games
could-
are getting huge these days. I remember the day you put one CD in your PC. It still took like half an hour to install because PCs were like really slow back then. I mean, that was it.
You
Had a
could
4 gig
always
hard
just-
drive in my first gaming PC. 4 gigs.
You could always just go copy it from RoFox. I took it to him when I was visiting there. So he has Cyberpunk, unless he went ahead and deleted it.
Problem is, you know how strict the oaks are the side of the world with the whole lockdown.
Oh,
And they
really?
funnel the whole highway into one lane to check if you're wearing a mask.
Shit. Okay.
They even pull over a couple and like complain that they're not wearing masks. When you think about it logically, this is the same couple that sits next to each other, sleeps in the same bed, breathes in each other's face the whole night long, but they need to wear a mask in the car. I'm like, I don't know anymore. I just stay at home.
Dude, I feel like I'm from Top Gun when I'm driving because the mask is always hanging off of my face from one ear. I don't see the point of wearing the damn mask when you're in the car, especially when you're alone.
Yeah, if you're alone in the car, it's fine. If you got passengers, yeah, okay, I can understand.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but like I said, depends on the passenger.
Exactly.
I mean, it doesn't help that you breathe in your significant other's face the whole night and then have to wear a mask in the car.
No, it doesn't make sense at all. Right, so Kinslayer, what is the information that we're going to have to give through when someone opens the pop-up?
So basically, the info I give is what version we're running of a certain game. If there's mod packs, where to download the mod packs from. So we don't have people, looking at dodgy links. We can put, say, places like CurseForge to go and download a mod pack. I mean, they specialize in mod packs.
Okay, so then here I'm just going to go... What is the current version, do you know?
1.12.2 R2 beta.
12.2. 1.12.2.
R2 beta.
Like that.
That's correct.
Awesome. Cool. So then let me grab this. And here we can do mods. And this I'm guessing we can just link directly to the
Yeah.
places where they can get mods. And then is there anything else specific, or is it, can I just put server details?
Yeah. We can just put server details.
And that would be IP.
Well, I give everybody a host name. It's easier because then I don't have to worry.
Oh, okay. So instead of IP, it'd be what details would we put in here then?
Basically, just host name,
Just host name.
so they know where to connect.
Host name. What's up, Hunter? Welcome back. Welcome back. I guess that's it, unless you can think of anything else that would be needed here.
Not necessarily. I think less should be more in cases like this.
Yeah, I think so too. I just
Sorry,
want
Paragon,
to...
if you want to know server spec, Google them, I guess.
Yeah. So let's make it a... Just tell me how you feel about this. I'm gonna just do it first, and then I can explain my thinking.
Okay.
Why is this not grouped? Oh well. I'll group it later. Oh, because it's in a component, so I'm copying it out of the damn component now. Oh, that's why. Get in touch with the admin for any oh no, let's not do that. Let's rather do join the Discord for any questions. And then we just need a button. You okay with that?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome. And let me just grab a... What am I looking for? Plugins. Icons. Close. Just grab one of these. Let's just make it 50. Should be good. There we go. What's being snipped? What do you mean snipped? Oh. There you go. There you go, Hunter.
They mustn't ask me for spelling like corrections. Oh no.
Okay, cool. So before we carry on with
Related.
any other changes, I actually just want to add the buttons to here. So we have streamers. So I'm gonna get rid of some copy there, just to make some space. See all streamers. And then here again we can get rid of a bit of
I think you put the
copy.
buttons in the wrong place.
Hey?
I think you put the buttons in the wrong place.
Which button's this one?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, see all stream. See all factions. This image can actually be a bit smaller. Okay, so we have streamers, factions, so factions, streamers. And game servers. Okay, so here factions, we need to add streamers. And cool, that should have updated across the board. Yes, it did. Did it? Streamers. Why did it do that though? Faction streamers, game servers. Oh, okay, my bad. We want this to be home. No man. Factions. Then streamers. Then game servers. Home, faction, streamers, game servers. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. So last touch before we carry on with the changes. I just want to go to prototype. And then factions will be this page. Streamers will be this page. Game servers will be this page. Let's just see if that also carried through. Kind of. So I just want to link this back to that page. I'll show you guys now what I'm busy doing here. For those of you who are familiar with XD, you already know what I'm doing. Faction streamers, cool. You go there. Then the next button is factions. Go to that page. Streamers. Go to that page. Cool. And then that button goes there, and close button brings you back. So let's give it a test drive quick, guys. Hunter, still no idea what you mean by snipped.
No, she's talking about sever and not server.
Oh, okay. Duh. Cool. So if we scroll down, that all looks good. Nice. So what I've done in the last bit now, so now if I click on see all factions, it takes me to that page. And then at the top, if I click on streamers, it takes me to the streamers page. Game servers, that works. And if I click on join server, it opens the pop-up and closes the pop-up. Awesome. So now there's a little bit of prototyping happening. Not a lot, but a little bit. It's there. Right. So let's take it from the top. Kinslayer, any thoughts, changes, recommendations for the homepage, the header section, well, the hero banner section? Chat, you guys as well, if you have any, same as the previous streams, if you guys have any ideas, any recommendations, if you see mistakes that were made, just shout out in the chat and we can fix it, or consider the proposal. Kinslayer?
I think it looks really cool. I was just wondering with if I can't speak properly, with the theme highlights, that like greenish button.
Yeah.
Not really a big fan of that color.
Okay, no problem. What color were you thinking? So I've got a color palette here, but this was also just what I created. So if you have any preferred color you want to try?
Well, I don't want to break this color theme because I think going with a color that's a bit bold.
We could actually go with a blue. That doesn't look bad. Like a pastel blue.
Perhaps with a bluish or a purplish. Like maybe a dark purple?
Yeah, that works. I think that should have carried over to all the buttons. Yes, it did. Yeah, that definitely works. Reap, what do you think?
Hey, I'm a sucker for that dark purple any day. Ever since Saints Row, that purple has always gotten me.
I'm a big fan of it as well. Flings the other day tells me that, dude, you gotta change up your color palette. I can't help it. It just looks so good. And the sites that I've been busy with lately, it's all like this type of stuff, like gamer or nerd creative related, and that's always a color that stands out in that specific industry. Arif, how are you doing? Am I saying that right? Arif Zamri. Welcome. How are you doing? Hunter Wolf, the only thing that comes to mind that stands out is that red with the pink is pretty intense. So I'm wondering how it would look with the red intensity decreased. I'm guessing you talking about this section, on the streamer section. So we can play around with that. So just go to a bit more of a pastel red. Maybe about there. I do actually like that a bit more. But I did use this somewhere else, I think. Let's just check. Okay, no, I didn't. That's the only... Oh, I used it on these blocks. So let me just grab that value quick. Now I'm just going to have to go drop it on each of these. I should have turned this into a component. I'm wondering, can I actually turn it into one now? Will that work? Make components. No, it's not. Oh, hang on. What I can do is actually,
The rest copy paste.
yeah. That definitely works. That works. I know I should be using repeat grid here, but screw it. Like I say, guys, I'm just designing chilled here. I'll do actual proper YouTube tutorials on the right way to use these things. Use these tools. It's easier on the eyes now. Glad to hear that. Is that the actual streamer picture? Are you referring to this section or this section? So at the moment, for all these illustrations that I'm using, these, no, these, if you're talking about these, this is just a plugin that I use in XD, which is called UI Faces, where you'll just select spheres and or blocks or shapes. Multi-select works, and then you'll just generate faces, and it will fill it using images from Unsplash. There's a couple of websites it pulls images from. I mainly just tell it to take images from Unsplash. Other than that, if you're talking about these illustrations, these are just illustrations from Dungeons and Dragons that I've been using. I did mention in the previous stream, once revenue starts being made from this website, it's always a good idea getting a proper illustrator to create custom imagery for you, or custom illustrations for you. It just gives you that nice little edge. If you need a reference for that eventually, Kinslayer, you can contact Hunter Wolf. She's in our Discord as well. Pretty damn good artist. And I'm pretty sure we have quite a few artists in the Discord. But just really Hunter Wolf, whose work I'm familiar with at the moment. But that's something to consider later on. For now, free... I don't like that song. Free resources is perfect to use. Okay, cool. So we sorted out that intense red. We've changed the button color. Are you happy with the button color now? Well, the accent color.
I'm happy with the button color. I just want to know your opinion on changing the rest of that color green to that color.
Oh,
if
shit.
it
Yeah, sorry.
is going to be like harsh on the eyes, or if it's going to be hard to see.
That's exactly what I want to check now, especially for like these areas. You don't want the text to be too tough to read. Okay, so for areas like that, I might actually suggest just going with this color tone. Come on. Damn it. It's a bit easier to read.
I must say that the game icons look a bit easier on the eyes though, after icons below it. Is that a
Yeah.
different... Yeah. But I mean, that's just not me being a bit finicky.
Well, it's your site, dude. You have a full right to be finicky.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, obviously, in like, fine details can always be tweaked. I actually like it like that. It looks pretty cool.
I'm also digging it. Reap, what do you think?
Cool. No, I'm happy. Anything that's been like, I'll wait till we get there.
Okay, cool. With the dark purple, maybe the light blue highlights, or that lol. We can try it with a light blue highlights. Let's see how that looks. Blue also works.
I like that.
Yeah, I think maybe let's go with the
Actually
blue.
very
We don't
easy on the
want
eyes as well.
we don't want to overdo
Especially for the text.
the actual purple pink highlight.
Yeah.
Cool, then moving on, let's just, as we go, I'll change all the greens. Also, anything on the meet some of our faction section that you would like to change, or thoughts, or even the actual text in the heading, if you want me to change that, just shout, dude.
The words in it, I don't think I'd be able to pull something out of my hat right now to change it to. I would obviously perhaps, like on the finished one, maybe put a what do they call it, like a slider in, so those 4 images can just rotate out, because I think that's perfect.
Yeah, we could do that. Again, that's something we could look at when we get to the build. I don't think this, well, a slider would work, but I think it should be a slider without controls, so it's just a auto slider.
Yeah, so they just rotate out. You'll see random people, I suppose,
Yeah.
random factions every time you log in.
Yeah. Cool. Then to the featured streamers. Again, chat Reap if you guys have any suggestions as we go. Of course, I'm asking Kinsler all the time, but you guys are encouraged to also make suggestions.
I dig that carousel idea. To have that active.
Awesome. Right, featured streamers. Potential changes here.
Yeah, actually very happy with that.
I'm also digging this section quite a bit. And then the footer section. This one's quite easy because it changes across the board if changes are made. Again, pretty straightforward. I'm not sure if there's anything you want to change here.
I'm wondering, with that logo, with that image you have at the bottom there, is that an image behind that color gradient?
It's an image above the color gradient with the opacity.
Maybe instead of having it look a little bit like WhatsApp, put the actual site's logo there.
Yeah, we could do that, actually. Yeah. Sounds like a great idea. So, where's the white version? Let's just drop that in that components. Because I definitely don't want to do it 100 times over. So let's put it about there and then drop the opacity to about 30%. Should be good. And actually, let's replace this one as well with the white version. I think I originally had this one white, and for some odd reason I changed it to the dark version. I'm guessing I probably was planning on going back to the white one, but I forgot. Like that.
That looks flippin' cool.
I dig that as well. Awesome. Cool. So let's head off to the next page. What's our time at? Okay, cool. Yeah, we still got time.
Right, now that we're here. Register and register. Oh.
Okay. God damn it. Register and... establish, register, and what would be a cool word we can put in there?
Forge.
Forge is F-O-R-G-E, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I dig that. Register and
So with this, just for like the fun of it, I've pretty much got there's a plugin I use called Clan Wars. So what that basically allows you to do is it allows multiple users to sign into your site. Then when they create a clan, other users that sign in can join that clan. Then
Okay.
once you're part of a clan, you can visit another clan's page and actually challenge them to a game. So, for example, if the Knights and Ferox have got a game in common that they've said they play on the site, you can challenge each other to that game, and stats get kept.
That's pretty cool. Okay, but that I'm assuming is a feature for once you are registered, when you have an account.
Correct, yes. People that don't have accounts can't see matches.
Okay, cool. So I'll keep that in mind, but the design currently we're just focusing on unregistered brand new users. So then let's change. I think that's something that can be covered in the actual copy. Just explaining what you can do, like create a clan, join a clan, and face off against other clans.
Yeah. So I think register or join a faction is perfect for a button then.
Awesome. And then yeah, then in the content section we can just flesh out what all you can do regarding the clans. Reap, anything else here, or is it just that register and register?
Well, it shows up like on other pages as well. So yeah.
Oh really?
I think just below the second. Yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
Sneaky brother.
That's just is that a Fluffy, or who's joined in now?
Wait for
That's
it.
fluffy.
We got a Fluff. Wait for the burp.
Impact.
Wait for the burp. Welcome, Mr. Fluff.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Beautiful delivery.
Solid 7.
Solid seven.
Say, yeah, I'm not. I was gonna go a little lower, but then you had the little prelude. They're like, "Wait, did you mess it up?" And then bam, here's the real one. Like, nice.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm blown away, but
No, that's not my top ones. It's
Yeah.
I'll save that for the Friday one.
So some good theatrics there.
so Mr. Fluffy and Mr. Reap, you guys need to change your taste in music on the stream.
Clearly.
Why?
You guys have been getting us copy strikes.
Strikes.
Oh, copy claims. not
Copy
strikes.
claims, not strikes.
Copy-
Are you
Copy
mad?
claims,
Big
not
difference.
strikes.
Claims don't mean jack.
Yeah.
We're fine.
True.
We get all the claims we want, so long as it's not a red claim which pulls us down in like
Yeah.
Brazil or some shit. Like some random
Yeah.
countries decide no, they don't like the song because it promotes. I don't know. I've had like tracks on some of my previous stuff. Not allowed to be in Russia because I don't know, the artist was gay or some shit. So
Wait, what?
yeah.
Are you kidding me?
So it's like the video is unavailable in some countries. Like what? Look it up. It's just Russia. Like, what's your deal? Like,
Oh,
you
man.
guys don't like the song, but it's fine everywhere else. No. Claims don't mean shit until we start making money.
Yeah.
Strikes are what you got to worry about.
Yeah, I remember there was this one I did at Dua Lipa Break My Heart bass cover on Instagram, and that one got they told me I had to remove it or whatever. I was like, it literally every country is listed on that list to be oh, it's fine this, except South Africa was not on that list. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That's one of my best ones. Okay, well, at least my latest one's like my best one, so it's fine.
Is it just me or does Fluffy sound like a Terminator?
Get down.
Hey,
Could be.
nein!
He does sound like a Terminator.
Kingslayer, we got to get out of here. Little chopper.
Your mic is a little bit echoey there. You sound like a Terminator.
That's probably.
Well, not really echo, not echo. What's the right word? It sounds like hollow-ish.
I think it's my room actually.
Yeah, like-
because I'm not using RTX on my voice anyway.
Yeah.
With my potato internet, I have to check because it could also be me just DCing.
I'm hearing him like that as well.
God, Teams, I don't know what they did in their last update, but it was screwing with the gain control on my mic, like automatically.
Oh jeez.
And
Oh, it does
suddenly
that.
like, are your neighbors arguing? I was like, how the hell can you? And then I look over at voice meter, and my mic is just screaming everything that is happening around me. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Why did no one mention this before? And I go into today's link, and it's like, what? And I turn the gain down, and I'm chatting again, and then suddenly I look over, and like my mic is screaming again. Like, what the shit? And I go back, and my gain is all the way up again. So like,
Oh, jeez.
whatever Teams was doing was its implementation of gain control was overriding my mic's gain control, so I had to implement the damn gain lock
Oh my word.
to stop that from happening. Like,
Jeez, Fluffy.
No, that was a leftover one. No, that was a real one from the coffee.
Leftover one.
I was just sitting in the back there. I'm like, oh, for first, like, just get out of my freaking chest.
God.
Right, so in this section, what you can expect from us. Is that the right wording? Yeah, I suppose so. What you can expect from us.
Okay.
No. Let's I'm gonna change this quick and tell me what you think.
Fascinating.
Collections double L, right?
Yes. Reap, how do I sound now? Just out of curiosity.
Yeah, you sound better now.
Better.
Much better.
What did you
Like,
change?
It's like
does it sound like super clear, or like is it like choppy or?
No, you're
it's-
crystal.
Okay, excellent. No, I just put on that noise suppression, the Discord one. You know that the crisp
Oh,
one.
crisp. Yeah.
So it seems to be fine with, I guess, with this mic, I guess. Yeah.
Cool. Any suggestions, changes here?
Looks fine to me. I don't know, Reap.
View faction color seems to be gelling a little too hard.
Yeah, I think
The background.
for this link we can just keep it white. It is underlined, so
Yeah, it's
human
it's
nature. Click on it.
it's a bitchy harsh. I'm like, we don't want to go that cyberpunk neon, super neon, and then people start complaining. This website is blinding me. Someone help. Report it to hellopeter.com. Now people literally report for crap like that. There's already people reporting about Rocket League being too bright.
Are you?
Really?
Where are these
it's
snowflakes
Down
coming
the
from?
screen, good God.
Yeah, they say, no, they're changing things because a few people complained. I'm saying few in quotations.
Look, I understand games and websites and stuff by law is supposed to cater for eye conditions like the different versions of being colorblind and things like that, accessibility laws. But if you're simply just complaining because the game is too colorful,
All this
you're
bright
a
lights.
whole new breed of snowflake. That's all I can say.
All the bright lights, or better yet, there's a damn disclaimer when the game launches. This game may contain bright lights. Just a warning, consult your doctor before playing this.
A fluff rage moment has happened.
Freaking bloody snowflakes.
Cool, Kinslayer. Any thoughts on the section? Sounded like I said session.
No, actually,
I actually like
that's
this.
pretty
It's-
cool.
It's pretty fine with me. Like Reep said, like the white now with the view faction's perfectly fine. Yeah, even zooming out, it looks very clean.
Awesome. Next section. Actually, let's before we carry on with this, what's the time? Okay, cool. I quickly want to jump back to the Proxy Life website before we take our first break, because Hunter Wolf is back now, Fluffy's, everyone's in. So I'm not going to go through the whole website. I just want to bring Hunter Wolf's attention, and whoever else is new that joined.
Oh, I didn't greet Hunter. Hello, Hunter. Hello.
Hunter's been practicing her DBD. Dear God.
Mm.
So as mentioned earlier, it may take a while to load. I haven't optimized it properly just quite yet. So just bear with it. The website is live. You guys can go and check it out and play around with it. TheProxyLife.com. Although there are a few things that I still need to wrap up and finish. Like for
That dead stare though.
yeah, like this.
I'm
image-
sorry, Reap. I had to mention it.
Okay. Proxy, you didn't mention you're going to change that picture of yourself, right?
Yes, yeah, I did.
Okay,
So
okay.
this
One
banner
more
image is going to
change.
change. Yes,
Just
yes.
for me, if for that background image, if you get to keep that, Photoshop out those cables.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, but fair point. But I'm going to retake these images, but I'll then Photoshop out the cables.
Yeah.
So this banner image will change. Another thing that still needs to be finished is this intro video. I'm just linking it to the first episode of the design page, well, this design series. But this will be a actual about us video. Reap, do you think I should show the people the intro video?
Go for it. I'm not gonna.
By all means, yeah. Hunter Wolf. Oh my
Just want to let you guys know, right, that photoshopping out your cables doesn't count as good cable management.
It's a step in the right direction, okay?
What you don't know doesn't hurt.
I was just about to say that.
So, guys, this video that I'm going to show you guys now, it's not the full video. This is literally just the intro animation thing that will come before the video. I still actually need to finish recording the actual content piece of the video. But enjoy. Let me know.
Ooh. Damn, son.
You know, for a second I thought you were gonna meme us and hit us with like a Pornhub intro or Linus Tech.
I was thinking the same thing.
That would have been epic.
Like
I
just-
should have trolled. I should have done it.
like just the thing is. And I'm like, wait, record? Wait, what? What's the orange recording symbol there for?
Let's hit it one more time.
I like it.
So Reap wants me to slow it down a bit so you can actually read what's happening.
Yes, because like my
Yeah, put on
damn
slow-mo.
brain, like I'm trying to like catch all the damn text. So like,
Yeah, there was
slow
like-
down
there was,
the
like,
first
there was-
7 seconds, and
There's
then
like two screens I missed.
Yeah, and then you can speed up the final bit that's all in black. That way you don't mess up your times.
Okay, hold up. Let's do this.
Also, I did just see something,
So you have
but I'll bring it up with you later.
brand.
Why don't you just right click on the video and put in slow-mo? I think there should be an option for it.
Oh yeah, just hit minus
Video.
keyboard.
Oh,
Yeah,
minus on
just
the
hit
keyboard.
minus on the keyboard. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 50. Is that too slow?
Probably too slow. Give me a PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, there we go.
Should I say it?
Say it.
Nah, I won't say it.
Time, brand,
See, somebody
lifestyle.
else picks it up.
I'm looking for it now. Oh,
What did you see?
And
Phil?
that's in slow mo.
oh, right.
What?
You just say it.
Did I spell something wrong again? Wouldn't surprise me.
Well, yes, but also Hunter got it.
Yeah, and I saw
Adults.
it too. I'm like, yeah.
It's like one of the highlighted words that's like the first thing to catch, and then it disappears. So like, if you just play it in like normal speed, like that adult there, up on the left,
Yeah.
like sticks out if you're playing it at normal speed.
Yeah, it did. That's
And
the
also-
only one that stuck out. Everything else is just like, eh?
And what I saw earlier was that children was spelled wrong.
Yeah, children.
I shall go fix. But that is the intro video. And then Hunter Wolf, the section I wanted to show you before we go on an intermission. Shop page. The official
it's-
Proxy Life shop. So as I said before, link in the description to the shop page. That's still the Stream Elements shop. I'm going to kill that off. So don't use that link. Go to theproxylife.com to our custom shop and check out what we have here. So this is, yeah.
A negator. Yeah, I wish there was like the actual proxy symbol in front there. That would look badass.
So there's, I could actually do that. These are just the starting off projects. I want to go through and review the products nicely.
Yeah, like right there. Okay, I can't see it, but it's a bit vague. But okay, now I do understand the design now. Okay.
Yeah, so it's the Proxy Life logo repeating pattern.
Right. Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. That's still cool. I like that.
Cool. So then, Hunter, you will be the first entry in the featured artist section. So these will all have grids like this, like the main shop area like this, except the featured artist. There is now Artist Alley channel in the Discord. So for anyone else, I already have artwork from Hunter Wolf, which is why I say she's going to be the first featured artist going into this section. But if you're an artist and you want to submit some work, as mentioned in this section here, go to the Discord, hit the little green checkbox in the Artist Alley section. You'll get a role assigned to you, and you'll be able to post your work in that channel. It'll be reviewed. If we like it, we'll go ahead and put it on products, and of course you as the artist will make some revenue off of it, depending on how the sales go for it. So if you are a featured artist, you are more than welcome to promote it as much as you want. That's not a, what's the right word, segue? No, that's not saying that you need to promote us. That's promoting your product so that you can make a little bit of extra cash. Of course, we as the Proxy Life will promote our whole shop as well as the featured artist. But yeah, if you're interested in that, join up on the Discord. Well, join the Alley Artists in the Discord, or Artists Alley in the Discord, and send us through some of your artwork. You might just end up being in the featured artist with some products. And yeah, so go check it out, guys. Our website is live. It's awesome. It's amazing. I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. But right, we're going to take an intermission quick. So go grab some snacks, get some coffee, go to the bathroom, do what you got to do. And we'll be back shortly, and we'll carry on with, where are we now? On the streamers page, the game service page, and the little pop-up. The little pop-up's done, but we'll go over the last two pages. And then we'll talk about additional things that we'd like to add, some extra pages possibly, which is why I say there might be an episode 5 to this series. But yeah, we'll discuss that when we get back. So see you shortly, guys. back, guys. Hope you didn't miss us too much. I have something. So there's two things I want to do quick before we hop back into the design. One of which, let me first actually go back to that scene. Cool. So I mentioned it before, but I just want to say it again. So the first call to action on the website: if you guys have any ideas or you'd like to start your business and you just need to flesh it out a bit more, or you're ready to start building a website or brand, our main focus is to help people achieve that and do it. Normally UX and branding and things like that are quite expensive services to get done professionally, and we want to help startups, we want to help new people, and our first initiative with that is a free consultation. It's a 20-minute meet and greet consultation where you tell us what your idea is or what you're planning to do or busy doing, just to see if it's a good fit, you know. So if you're interested in that, if you want some help, or like pretty much what we're doing for Peer Paragons right now, things like that, go onto the website, hit the get a free consultation. We'll get an email, we'll be in touch, and we can set up a meeting for a meet and greet where you can tell us all about what you're planning to do or busy doing and need help with, and we can take it from there. Second thing, this is a bit more entertaining. So you all know Flings, or most of us know Flings. He started a fundraiser on Facebook, and I'm quite a fan of this. So it's for children of South Africa, and he's already made his goal, but I think it would be really, really cool if we could double that or triple or quadruple that goal. So if you guys are keen, you're more than welcome to donate. But the reason, apart from it being a charity and we're helping, the other part of it that I really want to see is Fling shave his beard like this image.
Oh my goodness.
I cannot wait. It's going to be amazing. So he's already made his goal, so he is shaving his beard. I can't wait to see that. But I thought I'd just do a quick little, what's the right word, segue to show you guys this. If you're interested in helping his cause, feel free to donate. He's already raised 3,219 Rand.
So
his goal was 1,500. So he's already doubled it. So his beard is definitely being shaved like that. But still, if you want to help out.
Yeah. So this shows us this Children South Africa, is this like a charity organization or of some sort, or?
Yes, it is. So
okay.
If I go to their page.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
So I think Flings did share this link on the Discord. Let me just double check quickly. Yes, he did. In the general channel in the Discord, he shared the link there, so you guys can go check out his fundraiser. And as I just did, you can literally just click on the fundraiser for, and it'll take you to the Children of South Africa's charity page, and you guys can go read up there. Not saying you have to, but if you're interested, you guys can help Flings out with his venture there.
Oh, super awesome, man.
Cool. And we're back to the design.
Kudos to Flings.
He's a brave man shaving his beard like that.
Well, if anyone can shave his beard and grow it back that fast, it's Flings.
Oh yeah,
Right?
definitely.
Have you seen that man grow hair?
Oh yeah.
That sounded severely creepy, Reap.
Wait, stop right there. Have you seen the man growing?
The creepy Reapy strikes again.
Have you seen that man grow hair?
Facial hair.
And he had to say not in his head. I'm like, oh, okay, let's stop right there.
Top of his head.
Still the same thing. What happened to you?
I was drinking something.
This conversation is just going.
I just realized what you said, but then
I'm like, wait, did you just choke?
I hope so.
No, he's fine. I could hear was it water? What were you drinking?
just water.
Oh, just okay, I was right.
Only
The hydration is real.
Okay, cool. So I already spot a few changes on this page that I need to do quick before I ask you guys for your changes. I just want to fix my own stuff.
Sorry, Hunter. I had to.
Could not be helped. Kinsley, I apologize for my co-hosts.
I apologize on behalf of myself and in advance.
And their obsession with watching other men grow hair.
Who said that?
Ask forgiveness than permission.
Words.
Ask forgiveness and permission.
It just keeps getting worse.
Forgive me in advance.
I know I could just copy and paste these, but I'm just gonna do it like this for now, quickly. I should have made all
almost
of
done,
these.
so-
I should have made all of these components, but there was a reason I didn't in the previous stream. Right now, I can't remember what that reason was, and now I'm upset with myself that I decided not to make it components.
Yeah, but you'll go and do that, and then Murphy will come along and remind you on why you didn't.
True. Or should I say, I really hope
It's really just a prototype.
I remember. Or else I'm going to be even more angry with myself. Okay, these links I'm going to make white as well for consistency.
Oh, one subway from greatness.
Hey?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
You said one subway for greatness.
One sub away from.
Oh, one sub away.
Wow, what's the sub count on at the moment?
What? No.
No, what you're looking at now.
568.
Oh.
Why did you say 568?
No. Wait,
I
aren't we on 70?
I thought you were talking. No, he's talking about the actual design, the 568.
Oh, right.
I was also lost there for a bit. I was like, I thought you were talking about our channel.
Kinsley, you got what I meant, right?
Yep, I got exactly what you meant.
Thank you.
Well,
First I heard
just,
Subway sandwiches, then I was like,
Of course you
oh,
heard
okay.
Subway fluff.
Yeah.
there you go.
I'm hungry.
I'll make one of them
You're
569.
hungry.
Right. Oh shit. One more.
God, a nice toasted chicken and maybe would be so nice right now.
I had
Not
a
a little bit food now,
chicken.
don't
I had a
you?
chicken Gatsby today. So
Oh,
good.
bless you, man.
I think I actually still have half of it left in the microwave. Yeah, I do. I only had half of it.
Send it to me
I
via
had,
Uber.
Polony Vienna Gadsby last night for supper and this morning for breakfast.
Oh, you dick. Bologna and Vienna Gatsby, that's the jam.
Why did these
There's a
not
place
update?
in Canal Walk that's actually really good.
Huh?
Have you guys
called
had?
Steely's.
What's the name of the place?
I think I've heard of
Steely's,
them.
I think.
Oh.
Steely's? Something like that.
Oh,
It's in
Steely's.
Canal
Yes,
Walk.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's in between KFC and McDonald's at the back there where the Asian place used to be.
Yes.
Just
Yeah.
along the black wall. They're there. Oh my god.
Oh,
the
they're
Gatsby's are
there now.
amazing.
Okay. Because I remember there was a Steely's. They were like in waterfront side, or the dock side, and they probably moved obviously because of probably
So-
better
They
coverage
are
that side.
making money.
Arif,
My
Arif.
God.
The font is Regulator Nova. And I keep getting asked about this G.
That damn
It's
G.
actually a lowercase. It's the same font but a lowercase G. So that would be the capital G. Even though the rest of the word is the whole sentence is capitalized, the lowercase G just looks kick ass. So that's why I did that.
Freaky Aztec shit.
He's lying to you. That's
What
a
else do-
Pokemon.
Unknown.
What do the other lowercase letters look like if that's the goddamn G? What does the Q look like in lowercase?
I actually don't know. I've only
Yeah, that's.
okay.
That's
The
what it
Q
looks
looks like the Q.
Oh, okay.
Boring.
Yeah.
Sad.
Well, that's disappointing.
Very. That's very disappointing. Like, why is the G so special?
But it is a nice font.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, like
generally
the G is like, look at me, I'm fancy.
there's another one, Proxima Nova, which is also really nice font. Very similar.
Yeah, but it's got a very boring G.
Slight differences. Yeah. Boring G. But I've realized that all the Nova fonts are normally quite nice fonts. And this is, yeah, so the normal text I'm using Proxima Nova, and the headings I'm using Regulator Nova.
Okay.
Cool. So before we carry on, just for stream purposes, so this design session has been very much off the cuff. It's I don't want to say not serious. Well, not really serious. It's been more fun than anything else. But it's quite different to how I would normally handle like a real world design situation. This is a lot more fun, a lot more easier because we're streaming it. We can have Kinslayer, who is technically the client here, live on stream with us, and we can work together on this, and we can have fun and joke and things like that. But in a real world situation, I would flesh out this into a proper prototype where you can, like what I showed you guys earlier, where it's not that screen, let's go to this screen, where it's an actual clickable prototype where you can actually go through and see how it would function. I would flesh that out properly, or all the way. Not that I'm not doing this properly, but there's a lot more prototyping that can go into this project. But in a real world one, I would do the prototyping properly, and I would also create documentation to go with it, and then that would be shared with the client. And the nice thing about XD, well, most of the prototyping software, well, wireframing and prototyping software these days, it's a live link that gets shared, and the client would be able to actually pinpoint like this heading and make a comment on it. And in real time, I can see that, and I can go and make my changes. So that's then, of course, the client would go through it, and then they would put all their comments and changes and requests on the prototype. I'd go and review them, complete the changes. In a real world situation, I would normally in the past do, depending on the budget, I would do three revision steps, where the third one obviously being the final one. Thereafter, the project, depending if it needs to be a build or if it's just design, it would go into the following stage, whether that be payment and handover or build. But for, like I said, for the stream purposes, we're just keeping it fun, relaxed, off the cuff as we go. And also, like I mentioned, a lot of the things I'm doing on this design, there are easier methods like the repeating grid and things like that to do. As I mentioned, and pretty much all the stream episodes up until this one, this is not a tutorial session. This is just pretty much a design session. I'm going to be creating actual tutorial edited content for YouTube that will be start now that the website's done. We'll start posting content and things like that from next week, so stay tuned for that. And it won't just be tutorials in terms of design on how to use sorry, who's phoning me? On how to use these programs. It'll also be more like soft skill type things where we discuss branding ideas or design ideas or things like that. But we'll get to that when the actual content is ready and being posted. We'll talk more about that live on stream as well. I love the capital M. Yes, I agree. The M's also quite nice. This M, I don't know why. Now that I look at it, you guys remember The Mask, the movie?
Yeah. Yes.
That M reminds me so much
I see
of that
Mugatu.
movie's logo.
Yeah.
Like, let me just make it. What was the right color? It was yellow like that, eh? The Mask. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but it is. I do like this font. Even the A. I'm a fan of the A as well. Cool. But Kinslayer, Fluffy, Reap, Chat, do you guys have any suggestions, thoughts, recommendations for this hero banner section, or are we good? Can we move on?
I'm happy.
That sounded like I was
I'm
rushing
good.
you guys.
I'm
not.
good.
Cool. So then the next section we have hang out with these streamers live. And then again, this is just a grid layout of the various streamers that are obviously in their own factions or doing their own thing, but they are signed up under the Pure Paragon flag as well. So here, the section will have the streamer's name, a little bit of info, their sub count or their follower count, and then a link to their stream, accompanied by their profile pic, as well as a little icon just showing where they're streaming, whether it's on Twitter or YouTube or Facebook.
And also a link to my Patreon so you can donate me food budget. So I can eat during the stream a lot. Thank you.
Fluffy, I dare
That
you
will
to go
be
and set
on
up a Patreon.
once they click in there, then you can fill in your information on your piece on what they must do, and you can put links for them to buy you coffee and whatever the hell you like. Okay?
Yeah.
Send caffeine.
God damn.
Right. Thoughts, changes,
Put a link
recommendations?
to like an Uber Eats plugin where they automatically forward you food to your house.
I'm telling you, Proxy's gonna need his OnlyFans plugin over there.
It's coming, guys. OnlyFans.
Oh
Stay tuned.
yes, the Proxy Life OnlyFans page. Subscribe now for $15.99.
Who wants to simp? I can say that because this is YouTube and not Twitch.
Yeah, time to pump out Proxy.
Came out with all their rules now. Muscle.
What was the other one on Twitch? You can't say simp and you can't say
Simp,
virgin.
virgin.
You can't say virgin.
Yeah.
How can I don't understand? You can't say virgin.
I don't get it. I don't
I'm
get
done.
it. Look, I understand that. Okay, maybe I don't understand. It's the only reason I could think why they would ban the word virgin is people raging and like the whole online bully thing, calling other people virgins and things like that. But then again, that's the landscape. That's always been the landscape of online play. You're always going to get toxic players that's going to call you names and stuff. So if that is the reason, what is Twitch going to do? They're going to keep banning words until the online bullies or ragers need to make up their own words.
No, as long as their thoughts they are protected from any insults and their followers, they will keep making money. And they're fine.
It's hilarious they banned the term virgin before they banned the N-word.
So exactly, Arif.
What's it
so
all
what happens
incel?
if you say virgin olive oil on
Yeah.
on a Twitch stream? Am I gonna get banned?
It's unpicked olive oil.
Also a good question, Hunter. What if I am legitimately a virgin and I'm not shy to talk about it? Why would Twitch ban me for that then?
Yeah, it's a good question.
It's it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't. Let's just say I'm really happy I made the move to YouTube before all this crap started to happen. But anyway, moving on. We have the footer again, which we're already happy with. And then we get to the game servers page. So here... Oh shit, okay, I need to do the color change there on that heading again. Let's just drop that in there. Cool, so again, what did I do there? Damn it! What is going on? I think I just broke stuff. There we go. Cool, so as I mentioned earlier, just for the people that joined in now, so what's happening here is everything on here, this section as well as this character, will be floating above a video background. That's why I put a little tag there saying video background. That's why it's not the same as these pages. It could be a video rotator where it plays a video of each game server that is available. But in this hero section, do you guys have any thoughts? Any changes?
No, I'm happy. Eh? I'm good on my side. These just the others.
Well, this also like the way it's set up. I mean, it would also make. Seriously, you have to make that in blue. Come on, you change the color palette to blue now, so blue and purple. So make Sims purple and Virgins blue.
Oh, Sims purple, Virgin's blue.
God.
Twitch, if you can hear me now, dear people, safe.
Say it 3 times in a row.
I wonder if Flix will show up now. I hope it works. Dear
There we
people,
go.
dear people.
Oh, I made welcome blue and not Sims. My bad. Let's fix that.
Welcome Sims! Just imagine the opening for your website. Welcome Sims.
Virgins and Sims.
You know what you're here.
You know.
You came to the right place.
You came to the right place.
I see you're a man of culture as well.
There we go. Cool. Okay.
Let's just take that out. Virgin and Sims. Oh no.
Just to mock Twitch.
Worth it. Cool. So, you say you're happy. Well, not happy. You like the layout here.
Yeah, no, I like the layout there. I mean, it would also just be easier to keep adding servers in with just one little like block that needs to change or
Yeah.
be added in.
Definitely. AFK clan. Jeez, it's been a while. How are you doing?
You have clean.
What's news?
What's these?
Who made that logo? That was inspired by a what's his name? What's the site where I found it? Envato. Oh yeah, if you're a designer or creative, I really recommend getting an Envato subscription. A lot of free to use well, not really free. You need a subscription to use their resources. But yeah, I went through a bunch of logos on there and I got inspired, and that's where this came from. So pure paragons, double P, and it's kind of in the shape of like a helmet, almost like the eyes and the nose piece. At least this section is. Well, that's what I see at least. Cool. I'm one of those designers that believe in if it already exists, there's no reason to reinvent the wheel, pretty much. Even if it's a free to use resource or paid for resource, if it's there and it's going to do the job, use it. It's a time saver. Cool. Next section. Oh, I need to change that to blue as well. Let's grab that quick. The D&D characters, that although I might need to go and change out the characters. This is just for artistic direction purposes. Considering it's D&D, I don't know if we are allowed using these. At least the website isn't live yet, so before it happens I can go and either create illustrations similar to these or go and find free to use illustrations like these. Honestly, I can't. The website I was looking at, I hunted far and wide for these, found a website that claimed it's free to use, but like I said, it is D&D illustrations. I don't know if it's official D&D illustrations, but just the fact that it's D&D, and they are really strict on their IP and stuff, so that might need to change. But it's not going to change the direction or the vibe that I'm going for here. I want these type of illustrations. So even if we need to hire an illustrator to create some of them for us, at least we've got really good reference on this prototype already that artist could follow. Like I said, alternatively, I'll go and hunt for similar free to use images or images similar to this on Envato that we can drop in and use. The logo reminds me of
Terrorize's channel. He's actually right. It does look like Terrorize's logo. So Terrorize is another big channel. One of the old, like one of the guys who plays with Vanos Gaming. They're like, I think they're like 27 or 28 million subs. and like he's the one that actually made the Arnold voice like famous. It's like he does a brilliant imitation of Arnold's voice.
Oh shit, okay. It's insane how strict some of them are. It really is. Like, so I've got one of my buddies, Reap also knows him. He works for a company that imports all the board games and card games and D&D stuff into the country. So then retailers, whoever's selling these board games like Catan or things like that, they get it from the company my buddy works for. And he was telling us they have a whole section, like if a board game gets damaged, obviously they can't sell it, even if it's just like a little dent on the box. They can't sell that to retailers, so it goes into a pile that's sold at discounted rates. They have like a day once a year where you can go and buy discounted products from them. They're in Cape Town, but anyway, they were telling us like I want to say 90% of their products they can do that, but the D&D stuff, like the monster guide or the player guides, even if it had slight water damage, like let's say the last 2-3 pages are just a little bit warped, but the rest of the book is in perfect condition, they are not allowed selling it at all, even at a discounted rate. They literally have to take video footage of that damaged item being destroyed, whether they burn it or whatever. It has to be destroyed. It has to be burned.
Damn. Sounds like a cult.
That is sad. If you look at the price of D&D items, how expensive they are, to think.
Why? Because they keep setting the shit on fire.
To think that the last page or two might just be a little bit warped, that you can't buy for a discounted rate, that it actually just gets destroyed. It's heartbreaking.
To think that like the last like few layers of fucking like palette of D&D stuff needs to be destroyed because like the corners are like crinkled or something. Oh, just watching all of that burn must just break your heart.
It is really, really sad. Cool. So moving on to Kinslayer's favorite parts. Well, as far as I can tell, his favorite part thus far, the server section. So we went over this earlier. So it's the logo of the particular game server, well, the game that's on the server, some details about it, and then just a few screenshots or promotional images of that particular game. With the link, join the server. So this is one of those sections where you don't need to be registered. You can literally just go on the website and join the server. When you click on join the server, you will get a pop-up that gives you the server, that's the version that's on that server, links to where you can get mods. Let me actually just underline these. There we go. Server details, which will be the host name, and then if you need some help or Q&A or whatever, we're putting in a link to the Pure Paragon Discord, which you can then join and then ask questions or ask for help. Cool. So any suggestions or thoughts from you guys for this section?
I'm good with that.
I actually like this section. I think the only thing that I would probably do to it is, for example, we add, say, Gary's mod server, just swap the box and the pictures.
Yeah. Oh, put it on swap
so
it
that they
around to the
alternate.
other side. Yeah, we can do that. Let me actually just move this off so I can work with it. Oh god, where'd you go? Oh. Like such.
Yeah.
That works. I like that. And then I doubt we have any real changes for the pop-up. This we actually created earlier in the stream if you were a bit late. So I don't think we have changes here. This is very minimal content.
I think with it being like just information that people need, have it as like simple as possible.
Yeah.
Also, like
We
nothing
could-
fancy to make it harder to read or.
Yeah. I was thinking we could potentially maybe just add a shorter or potentially a longer description into the side here. No, not even. Not even. I think that's fine. Cool. So chat, just to let you guys know, at the rate we're going, I don't know if the stream, if we're going to carry on all the way on to our normal time, because we are making some good progress here. We'll see. I do want to prototype this a bit more and make a few extra screens. But before we do that, Kinslayer. So based on what's here currently, what else would you say is essential for MVP? What pages extra than this do you think is required for minimal viable product to launch or to start building? Is there anything we're missing here that you thought of adding, or that you already made provision for that I have not added to this design?
Nothing as of yet that like a user that's not signed in would see.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's also like best with users that aren't signed in. You can give them like as much info on certain things, but not everything in specific.
Yeah. Okay, so what I actually want to do then, let me just get rid of this and yeah, let's get rid of that. Cool. So let's cover then what all additional needs to be on this page when a user has signed in. So I want to just quickly make notes like that, and then I'll start creating a few extra screens like the sign in. Okay, well, not sign in, sign up.
Sign in.
Oh no, yeah, it's sign in. Sorry, my bad.
Sign in is that.
Yeah, we have register and sign in. Cool. So after I take some notes of the logged in versions, then I'll do the pop-up for the register and sign in. But cool. So on the home page, what comes to mind for you that would be different on this page once someone has signed in? So I think from my side, I think this would still stay if I'm signed in, yeah, this will stay the same. It's just these buttons obviously won't be there, and a log out button would go to the main menu.
I mean, we could always leave the page like that and make the user's signed in homepage be that specific user's profile page.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Instead of you going back there, you just go to your profile every time you click home.
Your landing page becomes user profile page. Cool. And then what all do we want to show on there? What are we? Obviously profile picture. We don't need to cover everything in these notes. I just want to get a good idea of what needs to be on these pages. So
it would basically just be profile picture, what
Bio.
games you play, what clan you belong to,
games,
or
clan,
clans.
factions, rather, staying consistent.
Yeah.
Factions. Also, profile pic, bio, games, factions.
Your matches.
So matches is
Well, that will be a widget, I would say, because that is there's a pre-baked widget for Clan Wars.
oh yes, you told us about
So,
that. Okay, cool.
yeah.
I think that looks good for now. I mean, we can always add on
What
to
it-
that if you think, if there's anything you think of. Okay, so this whole page will then change, except for the footer section. It'll become the profile page, and let's just add a note here. Menu to get log out button. Cool. So then let's head onto this page. So once you're signed into the factions page, let's say that instead of this in the hero section here, you have the register button. We're going to have a create faction button. I'm going to have a I don't know. No, we probably don't need a browse faction because that'll be in the next section. So in my opinion, the main point here would be to create a faction.
Yeah.
On this hero section.
Then for the signed in users, I would have like a sub page coming off of this with the matches of which factions fight in which faction. That would basically be the wars page.
We could potentially keep that on this page. Like we have our hero section.
think
We
just below
we
it.
still have this section.
Mhm.
Because obviously you still want even though you're signed in, you want the ability to browse factions and view them.
Yeah.
And then potentially under this or in between, like what the hierarchy here, what's more important, actual matches or the browsing of factions? What takes priority out of those two?
I think let's put the matches above the factions for the signed in users, because I mean, if you are signed in, you should theoretically then already be part of your guild. So I think that what the signed in users would want to see is who's fighting who or who's won.
Yeah. Add a matches section between hero and browse factions. Okay, and then for that section, what all needs to... What's going on here? What did I just do? Come on. What all needs to be on there? So it's upcoming matches.
Will basically be upcoming matches, in progress matches, and completed matches.
In progress matches. And who's going... In progress. And then would you have the ability here to book, let's say, request, or is this going to be more like a tournament setting where you guys will have set brackets of who's fighting who?
No, anybody can fight anybody.
Okay, cool.
So you could
so we
actually set up a match and say, I want to have a free-for-all death match. And
Okay.
everybody can just sign up to say, I'll join, and then have a score of that.
So I'm gonna say set up a match then. Awesome. I think that's it for this page for what would be needed if you're signed in. But again, if anything else comes to mind, just shout so I can drop it in here. Fluffy Reap, you guys as well, if you have any ideas or suggestions for what needs to happen on these pages when you're signed in, just shout.
Then another thing with the factions page, right? So obviously each faction would need their own, you could say, sort of dedicated page.
Sorry, say that again.
So each faction would need sort of their own dedicated page. So for example, if you had to click on your faction, it would have your icon, your slogan, what your faction's about, the games you play.
Yeah, so that's true whether you're signed in or not signed in, correct?
Yeah. You need to find a faction.
So that's a additional page that would need to be created. So I'm just going to drop that there and rename this to faction home page. Cool. So I know it's a duplicate for now, but I just put it there too, as a reminder that needs to be created. Arif, no, this is not a deadline project. This is me just helping out the pure paragons, and in turn it's what's the right word? What's the word I'm looking for? Like a barter, pretty much. I was going to do this anyway, but the pure paragon Kinslayer has actually written his own Discord bot, which is pretty badass. And in the spirit of the Proxy Life, as well as what the pure paragon is trying to achieve, it's just helping each other out. It's projects like this for me isn't I do this for you, therefore you need to do something for me. No, the whole spirit of the Proxy Life is to assist people, help teach people. So obviously we have our projects where we do charge. Well, we will have our projects where we will charge and have deadlines, actual client work, if I can put it that way. But at the same time, we do select projects here and there that we just have a passion for. If the Proxy Life's what's the right word? What we want to achieve eventually, and our goals and our passions. If that lines up with the project, like the Pure Paragon project, then yeah, we definitely want to help out. And the same goes for anyone that that's watching this. If you like I said, we have on our website we have a 20-minute free meet and greet consultation. So there's an opportunity there where we can get to know each other, see if we're on the same page, same vibe, if it's a good fit or not, learn about your project, and what can be arranged there. We're doing the same thing with the Get Me website, with Flings's side, Flings's new business that he's working on. So the Get Me will, once they launch, they will be our official first sponsor. So we can start getting actual review stuff like board games or computer parts or peripherals and things like that. So that's the again, not that the deal was needed, but it is mutually beneficial. So we create their website for them, we maintain it, but they're a sponsor of the Proxy Life. And if we do tournaments or things like that in the future for the gaming section of the Proxy Life, they will definitely be involved, as will the Pure Paragons, and everyone will contribute. And it's just creating that community of brands, everyone helping each other. Of course, everyone wants to make revenue. Same with the Proxy Life. We need to make revenue eventually. But the business model I've been looking at isn't old-fashioned, like taking on client work. It's more evergreen type thing. I don't like the term passive income, because it's you anyway need to put work in to make it passive eventually. So it's revenue streams like that. Like YouTube would be a revenue stream. We want to create actual asset packs and things that we can sell off. As far as designing websites and things like that, now that we're starting out, because the Proxy Life is a fairly new brand, as we will be accepting some client work, but that's not going to be our main focus. We want to help people build their brands, not charge them to do it. But until we can actually turn revenue on the actual models we want to use, we're going to have to take on client work, or a portion of client work. Just a little bit of a side note there. Okay, Reap says they're going to be back in a sec. I was just about to ask what happened to Reap and Fluff. But yeah,
No, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. I don't want to make it sound complicated or anything. That's what I'm trying to do with a promo video that I'm shooting for the website. Is finding the right words, the easiest way to actually explain. Hopefully, I didn't do a terrible job there. But yeah, it's like I said, we want to foster a community of brands that help each other, or startups for that matter. Still very new. We're finding our feet. We're discovering our path as we go. It's an adventure, and that's what we want the YouTube channel to be, especially this design section of the design playlist of the YouTube channel. It's a journey. We want you guys to follow us on our journey as we develop. It's not always going to be design sessions like this where we design a website or go through a website. Some design sessions might just be just chatting stream, or we talk about things and Q&As and things like that. It's a journey we're going on. We want you guys to be a part of that journey, and we want to be a part of yours. If you're planning to start a brand or a business or a personal brand, we want to be a part of it. We want to help. We want to be there and see where things go. But let's get back onto the design for now. So the streamers section. What needs to happen on this page?
This is where your ideas, I think, should take precedence over mine. I mean, seeing as you are a streamer.
So for this section, I think, again, regardless if you're signed in or not, I need to create a page where you actually view that streamer's profile page. Not profile. So again, that's a page I need to create there. So once you click on visit streamers page, it'll take you to their profile page. There's one of two ways we can handle this. I know it's not a signed in thing yet, but either if you click on visit proxy stream, for instance, it can leave the Pure Paragon site and take you straight to wherever they're streaming, whether it's YouTube or Facebook or Twitch. Or if you click on this, it opens within the Pure Paragon their profile page, and whether it's iframe or however we want to do it, we can pull in their actual stream or their VODs. I like option 2 a little bit better because it keeps traffic on your website, but external links also isn't a bad thing.
No, 100% true. I was just thinking more along the lines of certain things that won't be pulled in with your iframe. So certain things that we could pull in, for example, through APIs from different places to say, you're going live now, or
Yeah,
like a
I mean,
notification that pings to.
most streaming services have their exposed APIs, so maybe iframe wasn't the right idea, but we can definitely pull in a lot more than just a window showing their stream.
Yeah, because I think it would be like up to you guys as well. I mean, could put in a gallery if you'd like, and if you want to post certain clips to attract attention.
So let's just go here and say streamer profile, and here it's going to be VODs. Well, let's first go and say,
If you keep the information on the page, you can add so much more to the page itself.
yeah,
For
exactly.
example, your own site, your Discord links,
Yeah,
pretty much everything to pull people not just to your YouTube is what brought, or your Twitch is what brought them there,
yeah.
but now they can find everything else.
Chat, let's get your input here. What else do you guys think would be
You guys-
valuable here? So if I think about my stream specifically, this what I put here is important to me. It's my when I'm live now, the VODs, and my streamer links, like to my Discord and my social media and my website and all those things. I mean, we can always pull in stats specifically from the Discords, from the stream, as to how many subs there are, how many members you have in your Discord, things like that. As far as being signed in, create streamer profile. Is that the right word, streamer profile? Because you already have your profile page here when you're logged in. We decided that the landing page is going to change to your profile page. Maybe we can duplicate where here we add in create streamer page, as well as here we can say create streamer page. Like if you're new, if you've just registered, you are a streamer and you want to be featured here, to set that up.
Yeah, no, definitely on the profile page we can, but I mean, that will just be links we can add to have the users bounce around to wherever they need to be.
Yes. As far as the streamer section goes, I don't think there's anything more here that we could add once you're signed in. Like this link could potentially just change to setting up your streaming section, your stream page. You still have the browsing section. And if you already have your specific stream page, then this button can change to your stream profile. So there would essentially be 3 states of this button then, depending your entry point, whether you're brand new to the website, whether you're signed in, or if you already are a streamer on the Pure Paragon site. That's going to take some logic, but again, that's a development problem. That's not a problem for right now.
I would actually just keep it as 2. Just have it say your stream page, and then if a guy clicks it and he doesn't have one, it will take him to make one.
Yeah, fair enough. We can handle it that way as well. That is simpler. I was overthinking it. I tend to overthink these things.
To be honest, I thought it like a few times, and that's actually how I broke my site 3 times. So Stick to the KISS principle. I found works quite well, especially with websites and WordPress. The moment you
Yes.
start loading too much stuff, it doesn't like it, and it just dies.
Keep it simple,
Works cool
stupid.
for like an hour.
I've done that with the Proxy Life website so many times. I think that's a big reason why it took so long to launch the Proxy Life website. Not just that, the other half of it, it's like building it and breaking it and having to rebuild it is half of the problem why it took so long. The other half of the problem is I realize now that from the start I should have hired another designer to create my sites. I should have gone that route because I just don't learn my lesson. Maybe it's just me. I doubt it though. I doubt it. But the second you design something for yourself as a professional designer, you design it, you think it looks great. Not even think it looks great. You know it looks great until a week later. And you look at it again and you go, I can do better. Scrap the whole thing, start over, redesign. Then you think you've struck gold. A week later, no, I can do better. That's something I struggled with for a long time. And I think only now recently I've kind of put my foot down and told myself that this is now the final version. It doesn't matter if a week from now you look at it and you want to change your design. It's not happening. I've decided it'll be at most a yearly thing where every year I will, or let's say 10 months, close enough to a year, just before New Year starts, then review the website. And also not a complete redesign. There can be significant changes, but I want to limit it to once a year. Of course, flesh the website out and grow it, but in terms of the visual assets, that will stay the same. Because I
would
also
just keep swapping the resolution out.
Keep repeating the process. Sorry, what did you say, Ken?
I would just swap the resolution out. You know, when they come out with like higher quality pictures, just swap your pictures out. Because with me, it's messing in the back end, and then I'm like, I wonder if it can do this. Cool. Save. Website is inaccessible. What? You sit there and you have to go through your hosting provider to try and get a recovery key to get back into the back end of your site.
Okay, so before we carry on, let's go back to the faction sections because Arif raised a good question. Can we see if any of our friends has entered any factions of the website, or the sign in does not link the account to our gaming account? So best to answer that question would be Kinslayer. From a purely interaction part, I would say that is useful. That would be really cool.
Not like integrating any sort of third-party sign-ins. Your accounts on the site will be separate from any other account, like your theme and so on. The only time you will be able to see that somebody is playing a match is, for example, if you had to set up a death match and challenge everybody at the time of that match. It will say that these players are playing that match, and then afterwards your score will be put on the board. So your profile here is not tied to any of your game accounts.
Okay, cool. And then So keeping it internal in the site then. So let's say I join the site and I get my buddy Reap and Flings to join up as well. Would they be able to see which faction I have joined in the site? And would I be able to see which factions my friends have joined? So pretty much just...
Yeah, you will
like
have a friends list, and that there will be notifications. So for example, in a match that was posted in the comments, if you were tagged by one of your friends, you'll receive a notification of your message and you can reply to that. So you'll also be able to see what factions they are in, view their profiles.
Okay, awesome. So then under signed in for the factions page, I've just added add friend/friends list. And let's put in /friend activity. I think that pretty much sums it up. Okay, cool. But there's no external like Steam integration and things like that.
No.
Probably not yet, but I can smell something like that coming in the future. That would be cool. That would be cool. Phase 3 or 4. Right, so coming back to the game server section. Here, I honestly don't think anything would change if you're signed in, because this is anyway an open section. Whether you registered on the website or not, you're always going to have access to join these servers.
Correct. Anybody is more than welcome.
Cool. So I think I'm gonna not do a notes for this page, because then this page is pretty much complete then. Well, the design for this page is done. Because whether I'm signed in or not, this page will remain the same. The only thing that will change is the menu, but that's a global element that will change when you're signed in.
Yeah, and there'll just be multiple blocks. So
yeah. Okay, cool. So then that means I'm just going to duplicate this. Let's actually move all of these up a bit, just so I have a bit more space there. So then this will be the block for the sign in that I need to create, and then the 2 pages for the login. Okay, no, I need another one here for the logged in. Cool. So altogether there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think we're going to take our second and last intermission quick. I'm pretty sure we're going to, let's actually, let me just change the scene there. Cool. So at this stage, I'm pretty certain we're going to have an episode 5, episode 5 will then conclude the design series for the Pure Paragon. As I said, if you guys are interested in a build series as well, because if we're building this, I am going to use WordPress with Divi. So if you guys are interested in seeing that, please leave a comment in the video below. That'll be really cool. If you want to see the build series on it as well, which will probably also end up, I want to try and not stretch that too long. So maybe 3 or 4 episodes as well. This design series is already longer than I anticipated. I wanted to wrap this up in 3 episodes, but we have so much fun. We get sidelined so much. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. So there will be an extra episode where we're going to hit these 3 pages for signed in. After our intermission, we might even have time to get started on one of these in this stream. But we're going to have our break now quickly, and when we come back, I want to do this login section, and then we can get started on the login homepage, the actual profile page. And then in the next episode, we will finish up. We'll finish these 2 pages. Now that we know we're on the right path, we've made the changes to the current pages we want. Now it's going to be easier to build out the remaining pages, because now we're on the right track. But cool, guys. So we are going to take our break. So go get some more coffee if you want some. Get some juice. Go to the bathroom if you have to. We'll be back in a minute or 2.
just use what exists.
And we're back, guys. Did you miss us? So, Reap, do you wanna repeat everything you were saying?
You're gonna throw me out like this?
Yes,
The
I
man
am.
is muted for like 15, 20 minutes.
Do me bad like that?
Reap,
Yeah, so,
Reap was there all along, but he was muted.
I learned just as we went into motion that I've been muted for like the last 20 minutes before that in the stream. Like, dear God. So I'd like to apologize and just pretend that I made some very insightful comments and just fill in the gaps.
Did you make insightful comments?
Yes, very much so.
Very much so.
Insightful enough for us to know about them. Alright, so Reaper, you muted again.
No, he's unmuted.
Just making sure.
I'm watching the Discord to see that little Mikey pop up. And if I see it, I'm not gonna say anything.
Right, so let's hop over.
Sorry, I was physically muted because I was eating chips. So I'm gonna destroy
Oh.
you guys' ears.
I knew it. I knew it.
Nah, I wouldn't unmute. I just eat the chips.
And burp.
Alright, get ready for
So
some
crazy.
chip ASMR.
Yeah, yes.
These are big corn bites, so you know these are gonna be crunchy.
Oh yeah.
What flavor big one bites?
Give me a second.
His mouth's full.
I wish it was like the honey mustard one because I really like that one, but it's
Oh yeah, that one's delicious. So,
what's the heading going to be? No, let's say join the Paragons today. Again, we can change that. If you guys have a better title we can drop in, let me know. Join the Paragons today, and now we need these fields. And for this one, let's put a border on it. Let's make it 3. And let's grab this purple. Nice.
Is this pop-up going to be a sign-in pop-up with a button that says register? Or is it
So
register?
I'm going to create two pop-ups. One is sign in and one is register. But for this one that I'm busy with now, this is the register pop-up. So then what are the credentials we need? It's going to be name, it's going to be email. Pretty sure that's all we're gonna need.
don't forget your pronouns. Don't forget dear.
The what?
Oh, nothing. I'm just saying, it's 2021, you gotta put your pronouns there, man. Gotta say male, female, attack helicopter, fridge.
Oh yeah.
Fridge.
Tell us. What
Dear
are
person.
you even?
What are you?
What are you? Just like, what are you? I'm a squirrel.
Man,
Or you get some people, what's that other show? I got it was like something or something like that. There was literally some person that lived their daily life as a table or furniture.
or
I'm not joking. There's people that actually pretend to be furniture.
or a
Reap, there's a woman that stands in the corner, like a full day, pretending to be a lamp.
cool. Tell us what
No,
you
just
are
a
even.
lamp.
Man, woman,
Just a
deer, or
lamp.
hammer.
Lamp.
A hammer.
Lamp.
Hey, look, you know, it's just, it's nothing wrong being a little bit inclusive, you know.
Nothing wrong with being a lamp.
Yeah, nothing wrong being a lamp, being a tech helicopter. If you want to identify as a Land Rover.
Land Rover.
You can have a problem, eh? You can't identify as copyright items.
Oh yeah, oof, ooh,
Oh,
jeez, that's
yeah, that's asking for cuck.
yeah, it's asking for it, yeah. Hey.
So if that's the register page, right? It would be name, so username, email address,
Yeah,
password, confirm your password.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's change this to username,
So then yeah, so just 4 blocks.
email.
And you've seen when you that Google authenticator,
The capture, yeah.
not the capture, just
the
the little
authenticator.
tick, just the
Yeah.
little tick, that little slim box. Yeah,
Mm.
space for that thing.
Yeah, 2-factor authentication, yeah, man. Argo, we mean business. We mean security.
Let's go to Google 2-factor authentication. Let's look for image. Nice to find the right one.
I think you're only gonna find Google. You know what you could use as a placeholder? The Google verification.
Not a bad idea indeed.
If you could find one.
Like a rip out you could use or something.
Screw it. I'll find one later. I'll keep it in mind. That's anyway something you don't. If it's WordPress, you don't design it. You set it up and it just puts it on the screen. Well, you can design it with custom CSS classes and things, but generally it just gets added, and that's how it looks. Right. I don't know. I want to move it a bit. Make it a little bit smaller. Damn it. Just group it up so I can move everything together. Center it. There we go. Just make a bit more space here. Just a little. Move that up. Okay.
Login would be even less blocks.
Yeah. Login. So here it's just going to be username and password. Good.
Yeah.
Awesome. So while we're here, let me actually just grab the prototyper, and then register is going to take us to that one. Sign in is going to bring us here. Closer, that's going to bring you back to here. That's also going to bring you back. And both these buttons I'll set in the next stream, because both of these are going to take you to the logged in section. Whereas this one will take you to the normal logged in page with, I'm thinking, a banner at the top with a message just telling you to verify. Oyster, how's it going, buddy? How have you been?
Oyster.
Making progress. As I said before the intermission, guys, we are going to have episode 5 next week, where we'll be finishing up these 3 pages at the bottom for when a user is logged in, or signed in, or whatever you want to call it. And then I think we're in a good spot for a minimal viable product. Now we can start looking and see if we're going to do a build series, or if I'm just going to build it offline and do a reveal when it's ready. But I think it'll be cool doing a build online. But like I said in all the episodes before, drop some comments on the videos. We need to start getting comments rolling on the channel. So it'll be cool if you guys can let me know there if you would like to see a build series. And also, just if you have any recommendations, comments later on, of course, or ideas, drop comments as well. Cool. So I think we are good with those. They're pretty basic, straightforward. Welcome back, traveler. Join the Paragons today. Cool. Awesome. Then the next one is the logged in section. So I just want to move the notes down to here where I can see them. So now we need to, okay, menu. I'll sort the menu out later because that's easier. It's a global item. Well, I need to actually remove this menu and create a new global item here, because I don't want the logged in changes for the menu to affect the whole design. So I'm going to have to create a new component for that. So profile, pic, bio, create streamer page, games, factions, and matches. Awesome. So let's start designing that. So I'm going to, wait, am I on the right page? Yeah, I am. Okay. So let's just get rid of everything I'm not going to need here. Going to need a heading. I want that. So these I'm going to get rid of. That I don't need. We can keep a button and a text block. That's going to be useful. So yeah, that's about it. Let's move everything back into place. There we go. Awesome. And we don't need this little guy. Let's just get rid of that. So Oyster, what's new? What's been happening? It's good to see you on the chat again. So this page is going to be if you already registered and you just logged in. Cool. In which case we are going to need a profile picture. So let's make that. Let's make it 250 by 250. Should be good. I want to give this a border of 3, and I want it to be no, not that. I want the border that color, full to be white, and maybe even a thicker border. Let's try 8. Yeah, much better. Now with that selected, let's go use UI faces, hit unsplash, apply randomly. Give me a random picture of some random person.
need a random face.
Give me the random face. That's a bit too random. I'm gonna do that again.
What the heck?
that was a little bit scary.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Jeez.
Nope.
Oh, that is
That's even better.
that
Try
is
again.
so that was so disturbing.
Just a normal picture. I don't want to stare down. God damn it. I don't want
Getting-
a
it's
shirtless
get-
dude
it's-
smoking looking at
it's-
me.
It's getting creepier by the minute.
Right?
Vegeta head. We are not prepared
Good-
for those
man,
faces.
now it's a serial killer. What now?
You are right, Vegeta head. We are definitely not prepared for that. It's not that type of channel. Okay, oh, that can do. That's not weird. That's but a little bit of wild hair. But at least it's not a shirtless dude staring me down.
Well, no, she could
Okay,
be
you
psycho.
know what? Let's do it
just
one
saying.
more. But let's hit unsplash. Let's hit all of these.
She looks like a crazy psychopath. Just saying.
Apply random. Unsplash, you're giving me some disturbing images.
I think all of them now. It's gonna be worse than the first one.
I think so too.
Yeah, that works. He looks a bit too happy,
Right.
but he looks like a Twitch streamer. Okay,
Yeah, he
so
actually does.
this is going to be...
He looks like one of those Twitch streamers that, he looks happy on camera, probably abuses his wife.
Wow.
Jesus.
Okay, I don't know why I went
That
there.
escalates it
I'm-
really quick.
I'm sorry. The problem is that happens.
He looks like a Twitch streamer that abuses his wife.
That freaking happens. Reep, I don't know if you saw the story. There was it happened recently on Twitch. Basically, the way this other dude was shouting at his toddler daughter on stream, dude. I'm like, are you kidding me,
yeah,
bro?
I saw that.
Oh, yes.
I'm like,
That was.
I'm like, why?
Yeah.
you shouldn't even be doing it like that in private, much less on stream.
Oh, agreed.
But you can't say virgin.
You
Yeah.
can't say virgin, you can't say simple,
Yeah.
you can't say thought.
Yeah.
That was one of them.
Again, I'm glad I moved to YouTube. Vegeta head. How did you come up with that username? Obviously you're a DBZ fan, but that's such an amazing
Vegeta head.
handle. Vegeta head. Right, so let's start ticking off. So we have the profile picture, we have the bio. Right. Now I want another one of these lines. Where is it? Let's grab that line. I'll drop it in there. Let's just break this section up a bit. Actually, no, let's remove that line. Let's just bring this up. Like search. And then I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just throwing some random ideas in and see where it leads. And then
I missed that movie.
Okay.
You could stream. Oh, you could promote your stream with us. That's beautiful. What's the size of the subheadings? These are 68s. Oh god, that's also 68. Let's go for 48.
You could promote your stream with us. Yeah.
68. No, there is. Ah, here we go. What's the size? 48. Yeah. Ha! Awesome. And this could read complete. No, wait. Setup. Set up your stream page now. What else was there? Create stream page. We just did that. I'll make it a bit more flashy just now and add some cool pictures and shit in if needed. But for now, I just want to tick the boxes to get it on the actual design. Games. Awesome.
3 are mainly going to be like built into plugins, so that they'll end up being universal across like the whole site.
Yes, yeah. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to display the games that you play. Actually, the games, I'm just gonna do similar to this. Hang on, let's just grab both of those. Wait, is that really the spacing? That's way too big. It's supposed to be 50. 50 and 50. Game title, not game. I need a new keyboard desperately. I was telling Reap today, this keyboard's so old that some of the keys are starting to stick.
Someone ask.
No, not like actual sticky. It's old. You press the key and it doesn't spring back up again properly. But I have had this keyboard for quite some time, so it is due for upgrade. How many are there? 4. Yeah, we can do 4 here. So this is where I should be using the repeat grid. Don't worry, guys. I promise future videos I will use repeat grid and not do it in this
Hacks.
terrible, unprofessional way. Let's actually match it up. Nah, leave it like that. Game title. So with these, how do I get rid of the image? Yeah. Oh, no, not the... yeah, just the image. God damn it. You know what? Screw it. It doesn't want me to get rid of the actual image that's there, so I'll just drop in a new circle. Catch me outside, how about that? There we go. One for you, one for you, and one for you. I can just grab these. Get rid of those. Awesome. Oh shit, I moved that. Cool. Your recent games. This is where I'm a little bit confused, right? Because we're not integrating with Steam or any game things here. So you as a user, are you going to manually set this up? And if so, well, manually set up these games. And if so, what is the heading going to be, Kinsler?
So that's basically just, you could say, game profiles. So if you choose, if one person challenges another person in a game, then you could choose, for example, Counter-Strike or Half-Life or whatever you're going to play, and select the map, and it will set up a template for your tournament or your match that you're going to have. So this is how you could say, I play this game, this game, this game, and this game, and the next person can see, okay, cool. Here's somebody I can play this game or whatever with.
No, what's another good competitive game? CSGO, Dota 2, Apex Legends, and what else can we put in here? Just as an example. Hey,
Might.
you broke up a bit, dude.
Might.
Fight.
Might. S-M-I-T-E.
Oh, smite.
Oh,
Smite.
smite.
Oh god.
I was trying to make out what you were saying.
Same.
For me, it sounded like half the word, and then it cuts. And
As yeah, eight.
yeah, exactly.
I was trying to
Cool.
get the first
Something
two
with
of
a
the
bit
letters.
of a more like pronounced name, I guess.
Those are just examples. Let's just make this page. How much more do we need to fit in here? So we have games, factions, and matches. Cool. So I do need to make this page a little bit longer. How are we looking on time? We probably might just be able to finish off this page as well. And then in our final episode of the Paragon Design series, we can smash out these 2 pages. Awesome. So one other thing I'd like to add while we're here, just want to go to my icons plugin and grab a edit icon. And drop that in here, and the color will be, let's grab the blue. Lock the dimensions and say 50. And the next episode I also need to mock out the actual edit pop-ups. This is going to be interesting to build. There's some things in the site that I've never done in WordPress. It's going to be interesting. Interesting or frustrating, one of those two.
Usually a bit of both.
So we've done games. Next is factions. So are you going to be limited? Can you only belong to one faction at a time on the site?
No.
So you can join multiple factions. What's going on here? What's this? Why is that duplicated? Go away. Okay. But for the purposes of the mock-up, the design, I'm just going to add one faction. Factions you belong to. Okay, and let's the faction. Yeah, let's just stick with this. Actually, let's do a couple. Let's say this particular person belongs to 3 factions. Okay, so here I'm not going to put an edit section because when you view the faction and you're logged in, then I'll give you the option to leave the faction. So I don't think there's anything more in the faction sections here except displaying what factions you're part of, correct? Or is there something I'm missing?
Well, only the guild masters will be able to edit the faction pages.
Yeah, no,
So
but I'm saying
people
me as an individual, I've become a part of these 3 factions. Like I'm a member of them. So on my profile page, it just needs to display to me which ones I belong to.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then when I, for instance, click on view faction and I go to that faction's actual page, there I'll be given the option as a user to leave the faction or whatever.
Correct.
Okay, cool. In fact, we could actually maybe just add that in here as well. So let's just make a bit more space here. We can make the logo a bit smaller. View faction or leave faction. Give them the option to do it from the home page, from their profile page as well. Cool. Factions you belong to, it is just TO, right? It's not TOO. Or am I wrong?
You're asking the wrong person, yeah. I think it's the Theo.
Reap?
Factions you belong to, yeah, that's it.
Cool. And then matches. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave this for the matches section for the next episode, mainly because I haven't designed any elements for it yet, and the major part of the matchmaking is going to be on the actual factions page once you're logged in. And then I'll pull elements from that to your profile page. I first need to see how the layout's going to pan out on the logged in factions page. And then I'll do like a timeline here of the match. Okay, let me actually do the basics here. Let's actually not call the stream just yet. So this, let's make that height is 100, looks good. Yeah. Color, where's it? Blue's right here. And I don't want it to have a stroke. Awesome. Now let's just grab a heading here. Your matches. Cool. Let us split this into 3. So 1, 3, 6, 4, 1, 3, 4, 5, 4. Let's make it 4, 5, 2. 4, 5, 2. And 4, 5, 2. And then come on, come to the front. There we go. Let's make this 28. This will be upcoming matches. Just align that. This will be current matches. And this will be match history. Cool. Then let's grab this line, bring it down. Let's make you, should be 4, 3. Awesome. And this, we will just make it a light gray. And the heights on this one we will make 200. No, let's make it 150. It's a bit much. Okay, no, actually we don't need these lines. My bad. My bad. I'm just gonna do one row and I'm going to just use this. this color needs to be black. 28 font size. Come on, come to the front. There we go. Let's just group that. Awesome. Now let's... Actually, we could have it as links as well. So the actual faction names. Just make that faction name, and we want that to be dark color. Actually, let's make it part of that group so we can line it up nicely. Hang on, let's make them a little bit smaller and I'll show you guys just now because there's a bit more detail we need to display here. Cool. Just figuring out how I'm going to lay this out. Actually, let's make these. I need a bit more space. Let's go 180. And then we'll position you there. We'll grab that. That color we can make our purple/pink. Oh shit. Got the wrong thing selected. My bad. My bad. Winner, and then we want one more link. Actually, not part of that group. We could say view details, view match details. Let's not make those links. Let's just do it like that. Thoughts? Ideas? How do you want to handle this?
Yeah, that looks good. Obviously for the last one, the last column. But then on the upcoming one, you could have the winner section as the game that they're playing.
Yeah. Here it will be in the center and will be CSGO, for instance. This will be view match instead of view match details. Current matches. Alright, CSGO, view match details. 2021 02 10. CSGO view match. This one could actually be view match details, yeah. Details. View match details, view match, yeah. Okay, let's make all of them details then. Makes sense. Not bad. Cool, so upcoming matches gives you the game, the date, and the match details and which clans are facing, which factions are facing off against each other. Current matches facing off factions, the game, and match history gives you the winner. Okay, maybe I'm gonna remove the date here. That's something that can be under the actual match details. I don't think it needs to be there. Then we can, just for design purposes, duplicate it. Awesome. Wait, if one person can join multiple factions, who will win? You make a good point. But a faction could have multiple teams playing, so it is possible that, for instance, the Proxy Life is my faction, or I'm a member of the Proxy Life faction, as well as a member of Pure Paragons. Let's say Proxy Life and Pure Paragons face off against each other in a match. I'm not necessarily on the Pure Paragon CSGO team that's competing.
No, you'll be on the Proxy Life team because you're the one calling the match. So you're the Proxy Life Guild Master. So you have to represent your own team.
Yeah.
Only if we're fighting another team can you come fight for me.
Yeah. Arif just asked, wait, if one person can join multiple factions, who will win? So I think what they're saying is, if I'm on this site, I've registered and I've joined the Pure Paragons faction, and I'm part of the Wrecking Crew faction. I've joined both factions. And a match, I didn't create the match, but I'm part of a match. Or do I specifically have to create a match to be a part of it? Or can the faction leader create a match? Like if it's a team match, just add me into the team that's playing. Have to give it some thought.
If you create a match, so say you create a CSGO match, for example. CSGO match is 5 versus 5. So if you want to verse us, you just take 5 of your players and verse 5 players from somebody else.
Because I'm just thinking, if I'm part of both factions, obviously I can't play on both teams. So even though I'm a part of both factions, I need to represent a team. Because look, I can be the creator of the Proxy Life faction on this website, but I could also be a member of Pure Paragon as well as Wrecking Crew or Demolition Crew, whatever they're called. So a match comes up between the Pure Paragon faction and the Demolition Crew faction. I'm a member of both of them. So I want to play in the match, then it's just a matter of choosing which faction I'm going to play for. Correct?
Correct.
Okay. Cool. I think we might need to give that a bit more thought, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave this your matches section as is. I definitely think that's going to take some custom coding. I don't think we're going to be able... But you say you have a module that handles all of that.
Yeah, no. It works perfectly. So
okay,
that will handle all the matchmaking and stuff.
Okay, awesome. Vegeta, 3-hour stream, gotta put a little bit of Mountain Dew in your coffee. I do. I wish I had Mountain Dew. I should have ran to the shop before this and gotten some juice. Not even Mountain Dew, just any juice. I'm all out of juice now, and I want something more sugary.
More sugar in your coffee?
No, I don't drink sugar in my coffee, dude.
Well, then put sugar in your coffee.
Not anymore. I don't have sugar to put in my coffee.
Oh no.
Sugar.
Use honey.
I'm all out of honey as well. It's almost payday. I'm like 2 days away from payday. I'm broke right now, guys. Come on.
That is true though.
But the only thing I used sugar for in the past was coffee, and then I cut sugar out of my coffee. So now I don't buy sugar. So even if I wanted to, I couldn't sweeten my coffee.
I'm so poor.
Okay, so matches was the last section. Awesome sauce, and that is just in time, guys.
Yay!
So we have completed all the changes that was needed. And we have created pop-ups, and we have created the profile page once logged in. And now, what's going on, guys?
Fluffy's enthusiasm sounds like your face looks on the Proxy Life site.
Right, guys. That's gonna be it for this episode. We had I think we had a very valuable session, good session, fun session. Got a lot done, a decent amount done. And yeah, the highlights was that we now have all the necessary changes done on the Pure Paragons website, and the Proxy Life website is live. So go check that out. Once again, it's proxylife.com. I think the link is in the description. Let's just check. If it's not, I'll drop it in the description afterwards. But go check it out. As I said before multiple times, the website does load slow. I still need to optimize it. There's some little things here and there I still need to finish. But it is there. It is working. It is live. So go check it out. And let us know on the Discord what you think. If there's any changes you recommend, or if you find any bugs, it'll be helpful if you let us know. So if you're not part of the Discord, that link is also in the description. Join us there, stay updated, our stream schedule. What's happening on, it's Wednesday. What's happening Friday? Reap, it's your stream.
We are playing Shadow Warrior 2, 4-player co-op.
Yes.
So be prepared for a lot of dick jokes.
Yes.
Right, guys. So see you all back here on Friday then for Reap is hosting Shadow Warrior 2. It's going to be great. Lots of fun. Thank you so much for joining. So you guys on the Discord, you can say goodbye to our awesome knights.
Cheerio. Have a
Alright,
lucky evening.
Cheers, everyone.
Stay safe and see you on Friday, guys. Cheers.
Oh. Yay.